Greetings, this is Micah. Probably my last video of 2015. This is December 28th, 2015. And never mind my white noise machine in the background, if it shows up. It doubles as a fan in the summer when it's hot in Phoenix. But this time of year, it's my white noise machine. So anyway, I've been reading a lot about New Year's resolutions, and I wanted to make one final video for the year because I've gone through a lot, especially this last 3 months. So much so that I've had bronchitis 2 out of the last 3 months and the stomach flu recently. And all of these things that I've been experiencing that have made me physically ill, which I understand stress and Chinese medicine, and all of it has deeper meaning when you're going through something emotional, how you're more susceptible or vulnerable to physical illness, or something physical can create emotional. I get it. I get all that. That's not what I'm going to talk about today. If you have questions about it, though, I can help you. What I'm going to talk about is how much I have noticed that I have put myself on hold and being sick physically after going through a lot of intense change in my life and going through different types of loss have caused me to face how much I still have not really shown up for myself the way I know I can. And I read something about how can you really know your life purpose if you're not taking care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit? Which I'm a huge advocate for self-care. I preach it all the time. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm starting to see how much I sacrifice myself. And the more I'm having to face my own self-abuse cycles. It's really hard to say it. Didn't think I'd get emotional. But it's easy after you've known some kind of abusive cycle or manipulation or even intense, let's say, I don't want to use the word paternal, the word's escaping me, but patriarchal, that's the word. Patriarchal ways of growing up or thought, especially as a woman. And women start to say, well, I'm going to lose weight this next year. The biggest resolution is losing weight because the first thing women are going to do is they're going to shame their bodies and how they look on the outside. That's not good enough. And if they just start with the outside, then they're going to somehow flip and feel better about themselves and attract the right people. And it's all bull crap. I'll edit my profanity for everyone. That's the only thing I'm going to edit, though, I guess. So that's my commitment to myself. I read another thing this morning in Life Hacks on Instagram that said, get 3 hobbies in life. And that's what my resolution is going to be. I'm going to stay committed to my 3 hobbies in life. Because my goal in life, my ultimate dream, is to have a job to be able to make enough of an income so when people need what I have to offer them, I can offer it without worrying about my, sacrificing food in my mouth in order to help somebody else. I don't think anybody should have to be in that position. And I've been on the receiving end of people being able to sacrifice in order to help me when I've been homeless or hungry or vehicleless. And that's my goal, is to be able to make enough money doing something I love that almost feels like a hobby to me, but not spend all of my time doing it, but be able to take the rest of my time and do a hobby that, one, makes you money, So yes, if I have another hobby that accidentally makes me money, then that's going to be a bonus for me. I'm just going to count that as extra that I can travel with and do the things I want to write about, all the different people and cultures and how we're all really exactly the same instead of focusing so much on the differences and the fears, because that's so perpetuated right now. It's making me insane. And the second one is find a hobby that keeps you in shape. Well, bodybuilding was always my first love. And when I can get back to doing that regularly at a gym, I will. It's very mindful, meditative for me. And being a very kinesthetic person, I love bodybuilding. But Qigong is something I have sacrificed. Even though I'm an instructor in it, I'm not practicing it like I should. So I need to commit to myself to do Qigong every single day. And then the third hobby is find something that keeps you creative. And what's funny is a lot of people have been messaging me and um, calling me wanting blends with aromatherapy, essential oils. I made a blend around the Christmas season for people who are Christian that to bring the essence of Jesus and his life into a blend. And I was really proud of it because I crushed frankincense and myrrh resin with chamomile flowers to kind of symbolize the gold in a body scrub. And it smelled amazing. So I thought, well, there's my creative outlet. Whenever somebody wants a blend, as long as they help me with the supplies, I can make them whatever they want. And that makes me happy. It's very healing spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. It's something I'm passionate about and I'm good at it. So I'm going to just practice that and maybe explore other things. But that's my resolution, to focus on the hobbies that make Micah feel more like taking care of Micah, and to no longer use distractions, whether it's alcohol or this love addict idea of love, um, staying stuck in unhealthy patterns, unhealthy relationships, whether it's with a job that puts me in a pattern of self-abuse, or romantic or friends or whatever type of relationship, any relationship that puts me into that pattern, I need to step back and see what I need to do to shift it, even if it's completely walking away from it, because there's only so much of you can change in a situation. Sometimes they're bigger than you are. And accepting that, knowing your personal boundaries, especially when you're really sensitive, is important. So I'm going to keep honoring the fact that I am sensitive and I don't need to hide behind alcohol or too much TV watching or Facebooking or other human beings or overworking myself in order to just love and accept me for who I am. And maybe the hobbies will help me get there. So I'm wishing all of you a happy 2016. And please, if you make any resolutions, don't base them on shaming yourself, but find ways of how you can expand on the things you love about yourself. We can all see the perspectives, any way you look at it. You could always look at it different ways. So even if you pick something from when you've been feeling bad about yourself or shaming yourself, reframe it in a way that makes it tangible and real and positive, instead of saying I need to lose weight because I'm fat, I don't like my thighs or this or that. Just say, you know what, I'm going to eat healthier because I deserve it. I feel better. And regardless how I end up looking at the end of it, I want to feel good. I want to like who I am. I want to feel good about who I am. And everybody around me can appreciate that, or bye bye. So, on that note, happy 2016. Bye bye to 2015.